Good morning, Falcons, families, and friends. I'm Zaquan here. I'm here for your Falcon Flyer. The Falcon Flyer is when kids from each grade level is introduced to show projects and what they're doing in class. And now we have Mr. Jacks.
All right, thank you very much. Boom, boom. Thanks, Zaquan. So a few announcements and I'll get out of the way. One is this week we were sharing about kindness. Zaquan will talk a little bit more of that in a second. So I have a kindness quote. You ready for this kindness quote? Mm-hmm. Kindness can become its own motive. We are made kind by being kind. Think about that. It's not just taking in kind acts, but you have to also do kind acts to others. And I think it's one of those things that the more you do kind acts to others, you're probably going to find other people doing more kind acts to you too in return, right? Mm-hmm. So that's something we talk a lot about this week, about being kind, our Great Kindness Challenge. Speaking of being kind, just a little announcement about the car rider line. Make sure when you're in the car rider line that you're kind to others, especially our neighbors next to us at Ashland. Make sure that you're letting them out of the driveway if they need to leave, and if there's walkers, or bike riders or other cars, make sure that you are being kind to them and being patient. I really appreciate that. Part of our being a community school is that we have to really work with our community, make sure that we're all happy and we're working together and safe. So thank you for that. And the last thing is our parent survey. So we do surveys at school. For instance, Zaquan did a survey, or is doing a survey for 4th and 5th graders, do a student survey. All of our staff does a survey, and also all the parents are invited to do a survey. So we really appreciate those surveys. So if you can, please take the time to do that. Tell us what you think, if we're doing great, if we need to work on something. But let us know if there's really awesome things that you think we're doing at Ashland, because we really read those. We take them seriously. And if there's really something you liked and you want us to do again, make sure you tell us that so we can do it again in the future. So we think the surveys are a really great way to get some information. So please take the time for that. But as always, we're always here if you have some concern, or if you just need to tell us something that's going on, please let us know. So otherwise, I think that's about it from me. I think you have some other announcements, right, Zaquan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we start announcing students, there's a little announcement about the Kindness Challenge. The Kindness Challenge here at Ashland has been extended to next Wednesday. That gives both the students and the staff another week to perform random acts of kindness for others. We have teamed up with Trevor's Treasures to support kids with cancer. We continue to collect new toys and books for students in the hospital. We are also having a pajama day with purpose tomorrow to bring awareness to kids with cancer. Coming up next week on Thursday, we have the grade 3rd to 5th awards assembly.
And a shout out about that, Caden, one of our 4th graders, and what's really cool about our school is part of our Ashland Gives Back program. Caden brought that to our advisory council and to the Trevor's Treasure as being part of that, the Kindness Challenge. So a lot of this, it's from a student here at Ashland. So remember, students, you can always bring ideas up to me and to our group if you think that we need to do them here in school. Yeah. So the announcements we have, right? Good.
Good.
Oh boy, keep doing a great job.
All right. Now we'll start with 5th grade. What is your name?
Juliana.
What have you been learning in class?
We've been in language arts. We've been learning about cause and effect, and just got done reading Bud Not Buddy.
Can you share your paper?
Do you want to do cause and effect?
What?
Can you say a cause and effect?
Someone in my class didn't want to be on the announcements. The effect was I had to be on the announcement.
Good. Good, very good.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Great job.
Thank you. And now we have 4th grade. What is your name?
Alia.
And what have you been learning?
We've been learning in Virginia Studies about the founding fathers, George Washington, James Madison, George Mason, and Thomas Jefferson.
Thank you for your time. And now we have 3rd grade. What is your name?
Olivia.
And what have you been learning?
In math, we've been learning about fractions.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 8s have pepper, and 2 8s have pepperoni.
Can you show your picture? Well done. Thank you. Now we have second grade. What is your name?
Olivia.
What have you been learning in second grade?
The second grade classes have been learning about 3 Indian groups. They are Pilgrims, Lakota, and Pueblo. It has been fun learning about these people.
Can you share, show? Thank you. Now we have first grade. What is your name?
Keaton.
What have you been learning in first grade?
About kindness and unkindness.
Can you show your thing?
Yesterday we did a kind and unkind activity, and the sentences my teacher said, we tried to figure out if they were kind or unkind. For example, a classmate is saying mean things about another classmate. You join in and say some mean things too. That would be an unkind. No one is playing with the new student. You go up to them and ask if they would like to play with you. That's a kind act.
Thank you. Now we have kindergarten. What is your name?
Jackson.
What have you been learning in kindergarten?
About more written things.
Can you show your picture in your speech bubble?
It says, I had a dream that everyone could be nice.
Can you show you? Thank you. Now before we end the announcements, we have a cheer.
Come on, everybody.
Come on.
All right, we celebrate Ashland for everything, so we celebrate for our announcements as well. Come on, behind it. Come on around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. So this is kind of a cheer for our kindness week. So this one is, we pat ourselves on the back. So at home or in class, do this as well. You pat yourself on the back and say good job to yourself, and then you pat your neighbor on the back and say good job. Look them in the eyes and say good job. Okay. So let's do that again to close our video off. So make sure you do this at home as well right now. I'm gonna ask if you do it, so check. All right, so Ray, good job. Good job. Good job, Quan. Good job, you guys. Good job. All right. Have a great week, everybody.